We have more than 4, thank you. Cynthia Merrion, Promotions. I am going to pass around a catalog that I printed out. This is for breast cancer awareness, near and dear to my heart. It is not until October, but this gives you plenty of time if you're interested in sporting, sponsoring, what have you, to go over a whole bunch of different things from very inexpensive to more expensive and get it ready to go for. So I get these catalogs all the time. I just never really print them because I can download them and it's easier. But what I want to talk about today is I get sent weekly things through Kaesler & Blair, who is one of my main vendor access points. Every week, sometimes great information, sometimes it's like, yeah, okay, whatever. But they sent me this a while ago, and it seems to be something that's very popular now with social media and people trying to promote themselves and so forth. And basically, success is like an iceberg. It's what people see, which we all come into effect as small business owners, independent owners. People see the accolades you get. They see the new cars, they see the nice house, they see you're going on vacation. What they don't see is how you got there. The sacrifices, going to work whether you're healthy or not, good habits, your focus, your growth mindset, your disappointment. It's a big one, your persistence, rejections, sleepless nights you have as small business owners. We all have those. Tears, determination, meeting targets, expenses, and time management. They only see the good parts. They never see all the work that goes into it. And so basically, you need to stay true to your goals. It's hard work, but you need to stay true to it. You don't let anything stand in your way, and you just continually remind yourself what you're doing it for. Promoting yourself is one way you can do that, whether it be on a simple pen, to a t-shirt, to pretty much anything with your name on it. Our websites is a way to promote ourselves. Our Facebook page for LeTip is a way we promote LeTip, but also each individual member.
So we'll put the logo on support of this.
Yes. Growth mindset. That has its own set of challenges. And again, promotional products can help you with that as well. You can send items to people that you normally would not send. And that's where a consultant comes into effect as opposed to a website. I can help you with that. A website, you have to know what you want, have, all the details, go on, do it, and you're done. I work with you. Good habits, knowing what to do even if it's something you don't want to do. The disappointment, that's huge. A lot of times you may not get a result that you want from whatever marketing program you're using at the time. But eventually you may get something that you were very unaware of, and they'll say, oh, yeah, I saw somebody wearing your t-shirt and it made me think about something while I was standing behind them looking at it in line. So you do things you may not think are going to work, and they do. You sacrifice an awful lot in your business. You shouldn't sacrifice in your marketing. You should always try to market yourself no matter what position you're in. Rejection's going to happen. Persistence over and over is going to pay off in the long run. Just may not be as instant as you'd like, but it does work. Stay focused, stay flexible. And as far as those sleepless nights, you just kind of deal with that in the small business world. But you can always better yourself and improve your business through many different avenues. It doesn't always have to be a tangible product. It could be a marketing program, whether it be direct mail, as we're going to do. It could be word of mouth, which is great, but not every company can, support themselves that way. Having a product to hand out, whether it's to your high-end clients or to just everyday people, it gets your name out there. It makes people more aware. It also tells them what you do, usually. I say t-shirts are the easiest way, but not everybody has a t-shirt in their business. Some people wear suits to work. That's fine. Just got to think of a different way to get your information out there. When you're in the business world, you usually have a lot of paperwork. Maybe you give them something to hold all that paperwork. So every time they go into it to look at something, they see your name, they see your slogan. Slogans mean a lot. We all know them. We may not know exactly what they are about or who they're for, but we all know the slogans. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's older than everybody here. But we all know what it is. Mr. Whiffle. Yeah. Everybody. I did. But, we all know where's the beef. Just do it. Everyday common things that we know just from hearing a slogan. Service comes first. Goes with service first. If you can't flush, don't fuss, call us. Donnie Miller Septic Systems. They all have something that, yeah, they all, yeah. When you live right there and they're around the corner, you're always behind one of their trucks. So come up with something unique. If you can't come up with it, then you have a promotional individual that is in your pocket that you can say, hey, I want to do something like this. I don't think it sounds really good. What do you think? Hopefully I can come up with something. There's also a lot of informational materials I can refer to create things as far as logos and taglines and such. So there's so many different things that can be done. Promote yourself. We all promote ourselves every day through the normal ways, through business cards, print, advertising, and so forth. You can also have a new look at, go to your employees and say, read this and tell me what you think if it's an advertisement. What do you think I can do differently? We had that with Mark's business not too long ago. We promote ourselves in community mail-outs. We've gotten a lot of work from it, actually. It's paid for itself twofold. The one thing my son looked at and said, where's our logo? I didn't even notice it wasn't on there because I was using a mailing. And I said, you know what, you're right. So now the logo goes on it with service first instead of just saying service first. So having someone new look at it, whether they're your employee, your spouse, what have you, brings a different outlook to it as well. So they can say, hey, you know what, I saw this guy on his van, I saw this, and it really caught my eye. Maybe that's something you should do. Bright colors will attract people as opposed to yellows and pinks and things like that. You need bright out there. May not be your cup of tea, but like with Tim's t-shirts we did them in hot pink and black. They stand out, or gray. They stand out. We had an auto repair shop, same thing, black and hot pink. They were nice looking. Guys wearing hot pink, come on. But they stood out. You could see them driving by. You could see the shirts. So banners. Banner we did for a company that no longer exists, but yet they still do the same thing. It's still up on their building. it's still visible. It's a little faded, but it's still visible. Anything that will attract attention to you is a good thing, I think.
Been up for 5 years. I look like a brand new still.
Yeah, with some Niners banners. They pandemic. So they're still really, black and white, but they're still there. So every opportunity you have, even if you don't follow through with it, you should consider. Every month there's something going on. I think July is Autism Month. June is Gay Pride Month. October is Breast Cancer Awareness. Today is National Administrative Assistance Day. So there's always a reason to promote yourself or promote your employees. If there's ever a thing you're doing as far as maybe you're supporting the turkey trot in Bordentown, Thanksgiving, they do the turkey trot. They give things out to people in the beginning if you'd like. They also allow you to sponsor on T-shirts, I think. I had a eye doctor that was in the township do water containers, but they were flat water containers that once they were full, they were stable, but once they were flat, you could roll them up and put them in a drawer as opposed to having all these hard water canisters and stuff. Every participant that stood there got one, and they had it after. Simple as water bottles. If you only want to do regular water bottles, we can make stickers to go around the label. Have them sitting in your office for your customers for when they come in. Give them out to functions, schools. Support schools. A lot of kids don't have lunches. They don't, they do a lunch program in school. Give them lunch bags, reusable lunch bags. Give them a reusable cup so that they have a cup for water in school. You're not only promoting health, you're promoting your business and you're showing support for your community. Community support is very important for most of these organizations. They don't have a lot of money. They appreciate everything they get. And if your name's on it, so be it. As long as their name is on it too, maybe they don't care. Maybe they don't want their name on it. But it promotes you. And schools are a prime way to get kids to show their parents what you have. Every school does a field day at the end of the year. Give them T-shirts for their field day. Put your information on the back, their information on the front. You just have to get it clear through the school. Provide water for that field day. Go buy a couple cases of water, get some stickers printed up and put them on. It's not hard. It's just time consuming, but it promotes your business. You want stuff that they'll take home with them. Get them string bags. Put their information on it with your information and their information. God bless you. It all comes back around to, wow, that was really cool. One of my specials this week is it's not a sling bag, but it's over the shoulder bag that it's small, but it would hold all your information on it. There's also cooler bags this week. And there's one other bag. A beach bag. Things like that. People go to the beach all the time. They got, all these reusable bags, but do they have anything that's a little more sturdier? That's not going to, break down or rip or what have you. A lot of people like those bags more than these plastic things that, break. They can throw that in the washer. Stuff gets on it. These bags you can't. You end up having to throw them out. No big deal. They don't have to be expensive, but they serve a purpose. So, that's pretty much everything in a nutshell. I am doing a farmer's market that's coming up for our local area. They've not sent me their logo yet because they have somebody working on it. But they want T-shirts and hats. They want 10 T-shirts, 10 hats. No problem, I can do that. You just have to give me enough time to do it. I can't do it in a week. It's just not going to happen. It's going to take me longer than that to get the actual screen print for their T-shirts. So things of that nature. If you do shirts for your company, for your organization, think about getting extra, either to hand out or to sell. If you have a brick front, you can sell your t-shirts. Restaurants do it all the time. Hooters does it, makes a big amount of money off of it. Although they also have the other factor of their restaurants as well that, attracts attention. But keep in mind that, you want yourself out there. You want yourself known. So, any questions? You guys are boring.
I didn't see any USB sticks in there, but I think
You can.
do the ones for Federal Evolution.
No,
Okay.
they had everything done prior to their move. But that's like a big thing now, where USB sticks, the battery chargers.
Because it's like I always like the sunglasses, like this is City of Bordentown kind of deal. Like those are simple ones for me.
They're always on sale too.
I'm curious, and I'm just thinking for myself type of thing. But I was wondering if we might be able to do like a clear sticker over top of it that looks like an inside lens.
You can always do, like I do stickers for auto bodies, that sticker for the oil change and all that.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, you could do something like that they can peel off.
Yeah.
You don't really want to put a sticker on glasses that's permanent, because then you're making yourself a little liable about what happens if they've got those sunglasses on and they couldn't see.
Yeah.
And then, highly doubtful, but you just don't want to open you up for any liability that,
I like the removal idea.
you can do that for your business as well. I have a LeTip one on my window. LeTip gave them out at one point, like 10 years ago. I think it's 2018, 7 years ago. You could do small ones like that. You can do big ones. You can do your whole window. Just some options. And, when your shirts get really crusty and dirty, contractors, get new ones. Don't keep wearing them.
Did you make Steve's shirt?
That?
That's a LeTip shirt.
No.
Tommy Bahama.
That's a whale on it.
It doesn't say LeTip on
No.
the side?
No, that's a whale. That's the logo.
Oh, duh.
Obviously, it didn't work that well. Or you're really old and can't see.
That looked like it's stitched in there.
But I can. I did do Steve's shirts for Steve. I created a logo for him, found one of a wolf's head.
Oh, you create real. Okay.
I found it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And,
dripping blood and everything.
Yeah. Mark helps me out with that. So, but think about it. When you get dressed in the morning to go out to work, you want to be clean. You want to present yourself. If you go to your first client as a contractor and you look like you've already been at work for 4 hours and it's 8 o'clock in the morning.
I think that's impressive. You started at 4.
Yeah, I don't think so. You want to be presentable.
We had that trouble with our head. There was a study done years ago, and when I was working for another company, your presentation as a person going into somebody's home really makes a difference. You got stains everything all over it. Customers automatically have an expectation of.
Yeah, I know there's research that says they've already made it.
I mean, painters, they're always covered in paint. You try your best not to. You can get it out if you really try. But carry extra shirts with you, what have you. You don't have to go to so many extremes, but you can definitely present yourself better than some people perceive you. It's also it's your company. You want it to look right. You want it to look good. You want to give your employees enough t-shirts. Don't make them buy them. Give them to them. I know companies that make you buy your outfits. You're just putting a more of a hardship on your employees that have to pay $15 for a t-shirt. They're only going to buy 2. They're going to wear it to death. It's going to look horrible. It's going to wear, and then that's what you get. And that's just because they can't afford to buy multiple t-shirts. Dunkin' Donuts is that. They make their employees buy their shirts.
McDonald's does that. Take it out of your first paycheck.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. You're a multi-million-dollar company, and you're asking a 16-year-old that, you know, only has enough money to put gas in their tank. That's why they're working. You're asking for them to buy 3 or 4 t-shirts. It's just ridiculous. It's not that much. There's ways to go inexpensive, and there's ways to go expensive. You just go a little cheaper, that's all. So, but that's it. No more questions?